up in this? Who we got up in here? Who's up in here? Akron, Daniel Barry, E-Baggin, what's up, dude? Rich, yeah, Carrots, dude, huh? Tease, what's up, dude? Bro, carrots will forever just be a thing, bro. Carrots are gonna forever be a thing. That's goddamn right. We cannot do nothing about this. Alright, carrots is now in IP2 lore. The old carrot revenge. I know, dude, the old carrot revenge. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit! Woo. Okay, so, yeah. The old carrot revenge. A lot of people, hopefully a lot of people aren't like saying, what the hell is that? Because what is the old carrot revenge, you say? I don't know, S. Zaddy and Scrubs. Or sorry, S. Zaddy and then S. Scrubs' bumhole. Oh yeah. So, so guys, check this out. What I have right here is very special. I made this a couple hours ago, and I only got through this much of it because this is all Keith from my shit. And let me tell you something. This motherfucking Keith is Shiznit. It's the Shiznit on W balls, W balls, W balls, W balls. Hey, Sacred, how you been, dude? Hard working diva, what's up, dude? How have you been? Hard working diva, it's been pretty fucking cool lately, dude. Diva. So, like, I dropped a couple Saint tees. My other tee has a Mason symbol with blood on it. It's really cool. We're getting money. Check this out. Check this out. Boom. We're getting money for a Bansham. You know what I'm saying? We got a Wheel of Pain that we're gonna drop in like the next week or so. Hellabilly in North Carolina arrested for cyber stalking. You know what I mean? Like shit is just, oh, Chicken Andy's got an RV. Shit is going awesome. You picked the right time to tune back in because yes, last year was the year of boring, non-tent, high school gossiping, fucking e-begging losers, you know, trying to act like they were streamers. Ha. Ha. You know, we don't have to deal with this shit. You know what I mean? Oh, and we gave away $740 to the Salvation Army. No, we didn't do that. Me and chat, we raised 740 some bucks, and then I went and shopped for these kids and bought presents and dropped them off at the Salvation Army. So like each kid got like 75 bucks worth of shit. You know what I'm saying? We've been having a good time. And of course, you know, Diva, we sit here while everybody calls us non-tent and all this shit, and it's like, psh, I know that I'm not non-tent. My dysfunctional family knows I'm not non-tent. We know that we kill it every day, even when we don't got nothing to do. Like the other, you know why the other streamers don't bore you to death with bathroom streams? They sit around their houses all day too with nothing to do, but they can't carry a stream. They can't sit there and talk to people and have people give a shit. Just wait till I get the veteran content. And Diva, when we get the vengeance, we're gonna travel with a pair of boxing gloves. So people that talk shit on me, they have to fucking put up or shut up from now on. No more talking shit about Saint and getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? Gloves! That's how you're losing money? Psh, losing what money, you dumbass? That's how I'm losing money? First of all, why are you pocket watching? Second off, if you're pocket watching, why are you so way off? Losing money. When have I ever lost money, dude? First of all, to lose money, that means you're saying I'm not getting as much money? Psh, look at my Vention, bro. I have to update that. I got almost $550. That's not even a month, idiot. And I still get regular donos because the people love and support me. You can't change it just because you decided to have some gaslighting stupid comment. Okay, don't be mad that the people want to see Saint kill it this year. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. What do you want them to do? Get behind a streamer who sucks? Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Psh. What's up, Kendall, dude? No, I don't wonder why I'm not. First of all, you don't even know how to spell. Ah! Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot. Ah! Hey, idiot. Am I losing my money? Hey, Simply Tennies, look at this idiot. He thinks that Saint don't make no monies. But look, he can't even spell. Ah! Yeah, I'm really losing it. I should tighten my money. You moron. Ah, worst troll ever. Dude, you can't even blame that on the fucking spell check, homie, because you clearly typed 2 O's. Ah! You can't even blame that on spell check. You suck. Thank you, Simply Tonys. I mean, imagine the disrespect. Imagine the disrespect. To act like Saint is not beloved amongst the people. Of course I am. You just wait till I get this Vention, and people are like, oh shit. It did take Saint a little bit. You know, he did run around, do a bunch of collabs. He did get arrested a bunch of times. But here he is. He's doing them travel streams he was talking about. Do you know how many people are going to be vibing, dude? Like, please. Please. Real ones can spell. That's right, Simply Tonys, because real ones read. Why are we only streaming from the bathroom nowadays? Because it's been 5 degrees out for about 3 weeks, and this is the only room in the house I can smoke in. So I got this real noisy, annoying fan. It just... Yeah, my landlord is a non-smoker, and I want to be respectful. He told me, like, Saint, you can hang out at my house, just don't smoke in it. And then I was like, bro. I was like, can I please smoke in the bathroom, dude? I was like, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm literally freezing my balls off. And he was like, yeah, dude, you can smoke in the bathroom. I was like, thank you. Because I'm a smoker, dude. Look, we got this keef. I can't show it because YouTube is so nice. But I got this keef joint right now. And it's all my keef. And I gotta tell you, I grow a hell of a tomato plant because I never had such a nice keef joint like this. They don't let me share nothing with you guys. Like, do you think I didn't anticipate that I was going to have to stream to you guys in the winter? I had winter content. Oh yeah, cooking streams. We've been doing those. I took Magic out for her birthday last week. We got kicked out of a restaurant. Oh, Saint, you never do IRL. Yeah, then how come I got kicked out of a restaurant last week and it got clipped? Fucking, I wanted to fucking show you guys a tomato grow. Why not? Perfect, right? We can hang out in there. I figured even when I went to bed, I could leave the camera in there and you guys could check everybody out and sit in there and chat and look at the plants because it's colorful too. Like, you guys get to look at all the colors without hurting your eyes. And yeah, YouTube was like, why are you always mad? You seem to be smoking bad weed. Why am I always mad? I'm not mad. I am passionate. Okay? I'm over the top. Like, that's why I'm a good streamer. Because it's one of the reasons why. Because I do everything overboard. And it translates on the camera. Because if you fucking just sit there like this, then you're basically every other streamer. Because they all suck. And they're all NPCs. And they have no personalities, you know. I gotta be larger than life! Ow! You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm giving streaming tips. Nobody deserves free streaming tips from Saint. These stupid e-beggars. Alright, let's get him a Mapache, dude. That's right, it's Passions, dude. Stab of the Sues in the chat. That's a great name. I seem to be chill. Yeah, yo, I'm very chill. You're a very good judge of character, bro. I'm very chill. Like, I'm very mellow, but, like, people fuck with me and I flip a switch. Also, I have multiple personalities, and some of them ain't chill. Some of them are actually really chill. I don't know. That's what other people say. And so, but, like, when it comes to streaming, bro, like, I turn it up. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta be a bigger personality than the next dude or next girl, you know what I mean? I gotta steal the show, I gotta shine, I gotta do all that shit, and just being a fucking obnoxious motherfucker kinda just helps. Kinda helps just encapsulate it all. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it completely don't work in real life, bro. People in real life fucking can't stand me. I annoy the shit out of everybody. You know? With my mids, pff. Yeah, you wish. Where's my Mapache, dude? That's not funny, dude. Where is it? Bro. Oh, here it is, right in front of me. I was gonna say, it's not supposed to leave. Nah, dude. One thing I can do is motherfucking, I got the green thumbs, dude. Some better strain would not leave the THC level at 5% for what you actually hype up. What are you talking about, user? You're all up in my Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor, yo. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? My shit's got the genetics and it's got the green thumb behind it to push the genetics. Like, what are you talking about? Bro, my shit's been looked at under a microscope. Okay? It passes the muster. Like, there's no... It's unquestionable, bro. I've had people from chat put it under a microscope, dude. Like, it's not, you can't gaslight it. It's actual and factual at this point. You know? Whatever happened to Tone, he's coming up here in a week, I think. Him and Danny. That's what they say. Tone always cancels on me, but it's this weather, man. Nobody wants to do shit in this weather, man. That's what you guys don't understand. You're like, get out and do IRL. It's like, dude, in 5 degrees? No, like, I can't even get... What's up, Jessica? How you been? I didn't see you sneak in here. What's up, dude? What's up, Neuro? Yeah, right, Neuro. You suck. You're mids as fuck, Neuro. You're always trolling the shit out of me about my weed. If you smoked it, you'd apologize. Actually, the shit that I was just smoking is what I consider my mids, but you wouldn't consider it mids. Hell to the news. Remember Andy's RV? Who? Chicken Andy's? He's got another one. He just got it like a couple weeks ago. What am I doing? Only getting mad? Very funny, dude. Yeah, he just got an RV a couple weeks ago. This is what's so badass. I'm gonna get a van. Chicken's gonna get an RV. I don't know if the two are gonna coincide or if I'm gonna be invited on the RV or what, but like, we'll see. We'll see. All I know is that you guys are gonna get fucking content this year. Like, you guys that waited through the fucking shit of this past year, God bless you. You'll be getting fucking repaid. I have a feeling. Like, look at already how awesome it is, dude. Hella Billy's arrested for cyber stalking. Scrubs gets knocked the fuck out, which I don't condone that knockout, by the way. I mean, Blackity Ass Dave is my friend, but like, me and Blackity Ass Dave is cool as fuck, dude. We bond over Gigi Allen and shit. But like, I don't condone fighting people when they're so drunk they can't stand, because it's not a hard victory and you can really hurt them. And it's happened to me. People only fight me when I'm really drunk so that they can win, and it's bullshit. What's that? The strongest strain you ever tried was Irene OG. I've had, the strongest I've ever had is Cap Junkie, what I just grew, but we're growing Future #1 and Fat Bastard right now. So those are supposed to get up to 40. And I watched this dude grow them on the internet, and he went and had his tested, and it was only 16 point something percent. And I was like, well, that's because you're an idiot. Like, he went into this going, let's see if it's true. And then he goes, by the way, I have another grow that I'm paying attention to, so I'm just going to put this one over here in the corner with my shitty light and everything. And I'm like, well, this is a stupid experiment. I'm like, how do you think you're going to get to 37%? By not giving it the good light? By not giving it attention? Like, and he wonders why he got 16%. And then he blamed fucking the seed distributor for false advertising. And I was like, no, dude. I was like, you're an idiot. Like, if I buy a strain that says 20%, I can get 30 out of it. I don't care if it says maximum 20%. I'm getting 30 out of it. Do you understand? They don't have the good genetics like back in the day, the OG strain. Yeah, that's why I only fuck with certain people online. I fuck with Blimburn Seeds, and I fuck with Sun Clone, but they don't have the legendary strains. The what's that place that has marijuana clones online and Clone Conservatory, I think. I can't remember, but there's a couple places that have the legendary strains, dude. The Northern Lights. There's one, I can't remember. It's something crossed with Northern Lights, and it gives birth to a 30% strain. I can't remember. I'm rusty on all my shit. And user, you know what else? You said, yeah, no wonder they like it in the industry, because they want to sell it. Yeah, and listen to this. You can't get weed that gets you high anymore unless you grow it yourself, because if you buy it from a dispo, it's going to be picked too early. Because they push this lie about milky trichomes. You'll even hear people go, oh, even if it's a little bit cloudy, it's fine. As long as it's milky, just don't let it get amber. It's like, what the fuck? You want it to get a little bit amber. No wonder you can't get high anymore off weed. And then they go, oh, that's because you bought the uplifting high. It's like, I did what? They're like, oh yeah, you bought the uplifting high. You should have bought the fucking couch lock high. And it's like, you lying ass scamming pricks. There's no such thing as that. Weed is weed. I don't care if it's sativa or indica. What is this shit about uplifting high? You know how they invented that? Because they're selling you garbage. And when you're sitting there not stoned, they want you to be like, oh, it's clearly not their fault. They sold me fucking chronic. This must be my uplifting high. Fuck off. They all sell hemp, bro. Every dispensary sells hemp. Because none of it's mature. Yeah, I get that. Well, then that means you know what you're talking about then. Because if you don't get that, it's like, shit, you know what I mean? Then you probably feel real good about wasting your money. I appreciate it, you know what I'm talking about, because it's a pet peeve of mine, bro. I couldn't wait I was so glad my landlord rented me this place, because I was like, finally, I'll be able to grow a couple of plants, actually have some good weed. Like I got Bruce Banners and Cap Junkies right now, bro, and Moby Dick. Moby Dick is my mids. You can't buy from dispensaries outside of Oregon because people don't sell quality. Yeah, I've heard California is alright and Oregon. but nobody else. I've heard California and Oregon are all right. You can you work with legends in the industry. They all love the OGs. Yeah, because anything that's OG is legendary genetics. OG Kush, OG blah blah blah, OG. You know that it's gonna be fucking good. And if you're talking about OG genetics as far as like just strains like the White Widow and the Northern Lights and the Larry OG and the Grape Ape and the Granddaddy Perp, you know, Durban Poison, that's legend, bro. I want to grow that for Magic. I want to make a cross for Magic out of Durban Poison, Platinum OG, Cap Junkie, like a bunch of things. I want, because like there's a bunch of weed names that remind me of her, and I want to mix them all together. Cali's trash, Diva? Hey, well, I don't know. I've never been there, but when I criticize dispensaries, the Cali people are always like, "Hey, we have amber trichomes," and I'm like, bullshit. But how do I know? I have to take their word for it. Let's get some coffees, dude. Let's get some motherfucking coffees. Cause look, I only got a little bit left. Yeah, that's right. Motherfucking Saint need a refill and shit. You know what I'm saying? You could tell it was down to the bottom, cause look at Saint. Making me drip coffee sweat all over my face. You know what I'm saying? Making people think I sweat coffee and shit. You do sweat coffee and shit. Hey, you look like Susie. Saint, that's fucked up, man. Why you gotta say that? Cause you do. You look a little bit like Susie. I've met Susie a couple times, and you look like her. That's all I'm saying. Man, shut the fuck up, alright? Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with Susie. She's way taller than you, dude. Hey, Saint, that's about a goddamn enough, okay? Like, usually I'm the one that clowns you. Alright, you stop clowning me. I'm not clowning you. I'm just saying she's taller than you and you look like her. Shut up. It could be Susie's dad, right? Hard-working Diva seen on my chat. Agree. Hey, Diva. Hey, Diva. Do you see these big-ass nostrils right here? I'm about to suck the goddamn air out your whole entire ass room, bitch. Do you hear me? You gonna look like the Total Recall movie with your eyes bugging out your head. You want me to do it? Say it again. I will take a deep breath and that will be it for you. You will have no air. It will be like Spaceballs, the movie. Jesus Christ, Black it is, Senna. Don't be so mean. Don't threaten my viewer. She hasn't been in here for a while, dude. And we're welcoming her back. Don't welcome her back like that. Mean, dude. God. The bud structure of Durban isn't good. Yeah, you know why? Sativa. Sativa. That's why cross it with a fucking fiery indica and give it some motherfucking bud sites. You know, oh God, you know what a strain is that has crazy bud sites? It's Cap Junkie, bro. Yo. Cap Junkie shits out bud sites, bro. It does. Shits them out all the way down. And the popcorn, ain't no such thing as popcorn on it. This is a top-notch genetic, and it was made by two top-notch seed companies. You can tell in the name. Seed Junkie and Capricorn Genetics. Cap Junkie. Yeah, did they nail it, bro. This thing is fucking hardy and disease resistant and fucking chilling. You know what I'm saying? Spaceballs W, fucking right. Alright, let's get some coffee going. Dudes. Oh, God, come on, Magic. Cut it out. Jesus Lord. She does things that she doesn't think, dude. She's the worst at thinking. Oh, Magic, what am I going to do with you? Anyways, you guys, so, yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen in the next couple of days. Like I said, we were live all day today, and I didn't expect to start early. I expected to start later and then be live, like, I expected to be ending the stream around now. So, we're just going to kick it late night. We had a wonderful stream earlier. I'm sorry I had to end it so abruptly. There's things that... I have all these weird things going on right now. You know? But I told you I'd be back. Where is my coffee filter? Alright. And God bless you guys. Everybody who's showing us love and generosity, dude. You know we always love you because that's how we fucking get a lot of shit done. And I realize sometimes when I say that, I make the people feel bad who don't have extra monies that want to donate. And let me tell you something. Don't feel bad because I recognize the loyalty, dude. Because a lot of you that have never donated to me but are loyal as fuck to me, and the all-seeing eye sees it. We see it in other chats. You know, that's the loyalty is just as valuable, dude. So God bless every single one of you. Except the haters, go to hell. We got the best coffee in the world, dude. Look, we just got a new bag, fresh in today. Purity coffee, dude. Best coffee in the world. Hey, Purity, you need to give me, you need to sponsor me. Because I give the best advertisements. And I've already turned a bunch of people onto your coffee, so you kind of owe me money anyways already. La, la, la. I'm just joking. La, la. Not about turning people onto the coffee. Yeah, Super Haze was nice. I'm a new grower, dude. So I don't have that much experience with genetics. For my first run ever last summer, I grew Cap Junkie, Moby Dick, and Bruce Banner. And I tell you, all three of them is a winner. I still have my colas from all three. And, you know, donkey wiener colas, dude. Lots of bud sites. I would say that nothing compared to the Cap Junkie, though. Bruce Banner is terrific genetics. Do for tomatoes. Do. You could treat plant cells with colchicine. You can double the chromosome and get gigantism traits like grape-sized trichomes. Hey, that's funny, dude. Like give your plants a pituitary disorder, right, Teehee? That's what it sounds like to me. Just treat them with hormones until you give them a pituitary disorder. Yeah. Well, I mean, let's be honest. That's how we got our feminized seeds, right? Hormonally treating them until we bred men out, kind of like what could be done with humans if we applied the proper eugenics, right? All right, let's heat up our water because we certainly have hormones that can change sex. Give my plants more CO2. I got a tank, and my tank just emptied, and I'm not filling it up again. I quit with that. So what I'm using is I use those pads, those CO2 pads, the green pads, and soy candles that burn 8 hours a piece. I get like over 100 of them for $15. And I'm just burning those because like I quit with the fucking tank, dude. It'd be so much easier if I had a fucking place around here that would fill the tank up. But I have two places. One place around here that will fill up the tank, and they do it twice a month. There's another place in that's about an hour away, half an hour away, I don't remember. But the point is they only do it twice a month too. So you have to catch these people. You have to catch these people when they fucking are refilling, and it's too much stress, bro. And you know, I looked into burning propane so I could get the heat and the CO2, but that's the same price as filling up CO2, and it just becomes a bastard. Like, fuck that shit. I'm just buying fucking candles. How's my kitty and my kitty's great. My Venus flytraps are gone. The winter was too harsh and wiped them out. Uh, last winter, here's Kitty, spoiled in her little heated bed. Look at this setup that she has, Diva. Look at this. She runs along the window ledge there, and then she's got this little spot here. More scratchies. She's got her tree. This was our tree, Diva. We had Snoop Dogg. Magic made this tree. Snoop Dogg smoking weed, dude, with bling. Yeah, it was an awesome tree. She did it all by herself. Her first ever tree. You know? You don't have any weldings, but yeah, hey, what's up? As we do, but they all suck. We do. But then none of them do CO2. And then the one guy, his name, they're called Fire X or something like that. They do CO2, but only once or twice a month. Same thing with this place in fucking Virginia, once or twice a month. And I'm tired of catching them when they're fucking filling, you know. So I just use these green pads and candles, man. Honestly, it's way better. As you should think about it. Look for you can get like 100 or so soy or palm oil candles on Amazon that burn for 8 hours. Look for the one that burns for 8 hours. It's like $13.45. You get like 100 or so. Dude, I'd much rather just do that. I got the green pad. I got like a couple green pads up. Which you can get 10 green pads for $10 on Amazon. They deliver them overnight, and then a couple candles. It's beautiful. See it? Hey, Maka, what's up, dude? The CO2, Babbage, is a waste of time in your opinion. Well, this is the debate, right? Because we've never used CO2 before, right? And everything's been fine. Everything's been fine. Doesn't matter. And like I've been monitoring the CO2, and like I don't get it, because like it drops. I open my window and it drops more, and the fucking CO2 outside is supposed to be 4 to 550 ppm. Well, then how, when my room is plummeting to below that, when I open the window, does it dissipate? And I know I've heard all the explanations. I don't care. It doesn't make sense. My AI has told me. Google's told me. I don't get it. The whole thing's fucking stupid. So I think it's weird because like I think the plants figure it out. I think they suck it up. Unless you have them in a completely sealed ass room. Like if I have the window open right now and the air is blowing through the house, my CO2 is going to plummet to 200 and something. And I'm going to think my plants are starving. There's no way they're starving. The plants outside wouldn't be starving. You know what I mean? I didn't get it. You just smoke in the room. I don't know that I tried that once. I don't know that it works. I didn't get any uptake in my readings. I think it works because of the breath. I don't know. But smoke is supposed to have carbon dioxide, right? I'm telling you, I just get these clean burning candles and I watch the wick. Because Butt Spider told me I wasn't going to, but Butt Spider told me earlier, he said, watch that wick so it doesn't get soot. Yeah, we want to have short wicks. And when we blow it out, you know, no soot. Coffee. Yeah. Alright. Coffee's so good. Saint was going to say you could try those CO2 SodaStream canisters. Yeah, for tents, stuff like that would be great, I guess. I don't know. But, no, I was saving money. Like, I was being cheap. I didn't want to buy a tent. So, because I had a spare room. So, I didn't want to buy a tent. I feel like I should have now. Especially since, I saw this one. Oh my god, did you see the fucking VivoSun? Oh my god, it's like $500 or $600. It's completely crazy because it only can fit one plant. It's like, and it's like $500 or $600. But imagine if you could fit four in it, like 4 to 6, and it was $400 to $600. It is this self-contained, like lock. Dude, it's so amazing. It has black walls on 4 sides, a drainage tray that also wicks, and then on top the lid is the grow light, but it has all these sensors and intake and outtake exhaust where it manages everything. And because it has a smart AI chip in it, and it just manages everything to get everything just perfect. And go, here you go, bro. Here's your fucking shit. And it's in this perfectly blacked out box. It's just so cool, dude. I just saw it for the first time yesterday. And I just remember thinking, bro, if you could have a whole room like this, it would be amazing. Like, if you could have your ceiling be that smart device. Alright. Coffee's almost done. But yeah, so like I just give up on like the whole thing. I'm reverting. I started off with candles, dude. And I overthought it and I freaked out because my AI said something about paraffins and I freaked out. I didn't fucking bother to see if the candles I used had paraffins in it. Because here you go, after I bought a CO2 tank and drove to fucking Virginia and all this fucking bullshit, here I am back to candles. But I did find these green pads, which are good. But yeah, here I am back to candles because I'm an idiot, and they only are bad if they burn paraffin. If you get soy or palm oil or something, and you have a lead-free fucking wick, it's not a problem, you know. So I feel real dumb, but at the end of the day, I have a tank a tank and a regulator if I ever need it. So what I'm probably going to do is I'll hang on to it and I'll get a real tank. Like I'll get a 20 or even a 50-gallon tank. And then I'll use that, and then I'll use the 7-gallon tank that I have that's too small, runs out too quick. I'll use that when I'm getting the bigger tank filled up. You know, I'll use that one. But that's not going to be for now because I also realize that CO2 is for large grows, bro. Like, you don't need it for small grows. You don't. You know, it's anal. It's anal for a small grow. Like, it's definitely going to make bigger plants. Bigger, happier, healthier plants. But is it necessary? I don't think so. Not for a small personal operation. If we're talking about, you know, somebody who's selling to a dispensary, and you got to have the best shit because you're in competition, well, then maybe, right? I wonder, those people usually buy those giant fucking sugar, sukar. Unhalber wohnt Mehl, unhalber wohnt Wutal, und von der Traven und Backen und keine Ariel. Sorry, I butchered that. Oh shit, stream's gonna die. So glad I get prescribed to me, and especially grown for my medical need. Oh, okay. So that's right. So where you live, Diva, you can have other people grow for you as like a caretaker, right? Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about. That's pretty cool. We don't get to do that here. We should. Because I'll tell you what, I would grow for people. I would grow for people in a second because I am the fucking shit. You know, but like out here, yeah, they want us to they want us to afford our medicine out here. They don't discourage you from growing at all. Like they don't at all. But it's definitely a dispensary style of You know what I mean? It's like, get a car, get a medical card, go to the dispensary. Yeah, they don't discourage you from growing, but they understand that you're not, most people aren't going to be able to do it. Even if you can, you're not going to have the time. That's what I mean. Like, that's why I resent all these limits. Like, if in Oregon, if you can hire a grower, that's great. But see, out here, we can't hire a grower, so we have to literally have all that time and energy to do it. And people that make laws and shit, they don't understand that you don't just put the fucker in the dirt and it magically appears. It's a lot of work. It's actually backbreaking sometimes from literally all the bending over that you do. And it's hard work. People should be able to grow like once or twice a year and have enough for the whole year. Who cares? You know? If you're worried about people selling it, then make harsher penalties for getting caught selling it then. Like, put people in jail for life then. I don't know. I don't want to fucking sell it. I just don't want to have to go to a fucking dispensary ever again and get ripped fucking off. And buy shit that's not even ripe. Buy shit that's fucking hemp. Because it doesn't even have amber trichomes, dude. And all the weed nerds these days, they push all these myths. They're like, that's when you know it's perfectly ripe, when it starts to get milky. And it's like, oh my God, that's when it's halfway done. What are you talking about? That's why I can't get stoned off that shit. And that's why they tell you a lie. Like, oh no, Saint, it's not that you're not stoned. It's just an uplifting high. I swear to God, I hear uplifting high one more time and just bang my head off the wall in a video game. La, da, 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 da. Alright, so banana Twinkie. Blackety ass Santa coffee. What's up, Simmies? God bless you. Look at this, Simmies. Banana Twinkies, dude. Blackety ass Santa. That's right. And you know that I'm the best part. That's true. Ooh. You know what I'm saying, Charles Babies? You gotta have them amber trichomes. You don't want a whole plant of amber trichomes. You know what I mean? Like, we're not saying that, right? Right, Babbage? Like, we know what we're talking about. We're not these geeks from the fucking new age of growing. They would try to tell us that our weed's ruined, and it's like, our weed's perfect. A little bit of ambering, boom. Boom. Hey yo, where them white women's at? I see you, Simmy. You can't hide from me. None of y'all white women's. None of y'all white women's can hide from me. Yo, what's up, Wings? I thought I unprivated it. Hey, it's still private? I didn't know I private. Well, thank you for asking. I'm fine. How are you doing? I'll be much better when my enemies keep getting sadder. And they are, Wings. They just keep getting sadder. I'm gonna check right now. I don't want to be so high. I'm couch locked. I need to function. See, Diva, this is why they do it. Because it's smart business, right? Would you want people to smoke your shit and be like, whoa, that's so fucking strong, I'll never do that again because I can't work, I can't drive, I can't do shit. What the hell's going on with this, dude? I'm not connected to the internet? Huh? What the fuck, dude? I don't know, my phone's fucking around. So yeah, so they know that they have to make it weaker. So they need an excuse, right? So they invented the whole uplifting high. When really it's just unripened or underripened. Huh? Dude, I'm not on the internet. Okay. Well, this is weird. I'm not on the Wi-Fi for some reason. It says that we're on the Wi-Fi, but we're not. Okay, now it's working again. Hold on a second. It wants me to sign back in. Why? Something's going on. Something's going on with my Wi-Fi. It's working now, but I can't get to sign back into it on here. I don't want to use up. It says I'm connected. No, it's not. It says sign in. Huh? I don't know. Sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Okay, so what was I doing real quick? Now I forgot. Oh, that video. I was trying to check for Wings. Wings is like, yeah, I already done looked. Fucking thing. Will you fucking Jesus? Yeah, it's I think it's up. Alright. God, man, fucking ass technology. Definitely no, you don't have an Obama phone. Your stream didn't glitch yet. I got good phone service also. Like, I got rid of Verizon because it wasn't good enough. I found this phone company that even if I use, because unlimited data, if you use too much, they put you on the slow list, on the shit list. Dude, this company, if they put me on the shit list because I use too much, I could pay them $10 and they put me right back on the fucking giant fast shit. So like if I'm IRL, like 'cause I remember when I would be streaming with Trident last year, he would get put on the shit list and then his streams would suffer. And that's terrible. Like, oh God, especially when you're paying for unlimited. So they did it to me and I called them. I was in New York. I was doing the streams with Chicken last year. I was doing the documentary shit. I'm on the fucking... No, that wasn't then. This was last month when I was with Chicken. And I'm on the fucking Subway with him, and it just wasn't happening. And I'm like, dude, I'm hanging out with Chicken and a bunch of other people, and I can't remember. And we met JJ and all this shit, and I was like, I called them. I was like, I have to have a signal. I was like, you guys can't do this to me. They're like, Saint, give us $10 and we'll fix it. And I was like, serious? They're like, yeah, seriously, give us $10. And I sent them $10 and boom, I had the speed back. I was like, oh! I was like, I like these people. I mean, it costs $50 to grow a kilo of shrooms. Does it? Oh, Honky Kong, what's up, dude? I can't wait to get Starlink, bro. Vention! We'll have Starlink. Oh, the Vention's gonna have the Starlink. It's gonna have it. Do 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 do. I'm gonna have a Starlink. You know what else I'm gonna have? I'm gonna have a basket of carrots, and I'm gonna deliver them to Scrubs so that he gets PTSD. Scrubs, I'm so sorry that I'm laughing at you about it, man. But you shouldn't have turned your back on me, bro. You shouldn't have done that, because like it just left a sour taste in my mouth, and now I can't even feel bad for you. I do feel bad for you. I'm a human being. Seriously. Like, oh god, man, carrots to the poo hole. You let Zaddy David show you who was boss. I guarantee you he GHB'd you. Scrubs, are you gonna press charges? Like, seriously, why would you not press charges, dude? Like, I'm just curious. Are you gonna let chat bait you into going, no cop calling, no cop, bro, over getting SA'd, you're gonna not, like, don't call the cops. We talk, I see, you don't know because you're a fake ass. You don't know anything about streaming. We talk about that for fighting. We don't think streamers shouldn't put other streamers in jail because it takes money out of their pocket. It even ruins their shit. We shouldn't be doing that to each other. That's where it comes from, over fighting and shit. Someone sticking a carrot up your butt, bro. That's different. That's different. Like, nobody's gonna think less of you, bro, if you fucking press charges, dude. Like, if anything, people are gonna be like, yeah, that makes sense. You know? He got graped homosex edition. Devil say, what's up, dude? Instead of invention, would you think about a Cinnabegas, dude? Sure. Yeah, invention does sound yuppie. Yeah, why are we having a yuppie sound? But thank you, Devil Saint. Cinnabago, if that's not going to be the name of it, that's a good start. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for at least shifting up the vibes. Yeah, we don't want to have yuppie shit. Or it's just the Winnebago with the capital I-N because we always win. The Saint always wins the Bago. Mr. Basic Car will be like, bagels with locks? I'll be like, shut up, Winnebago. No bagels, dude. Hurry up, Carl. Fucking, what's his name? Fucking Scrubs. No, Zed, we can't say that word too loud around them. Devil say they'll be chasing us down. Fucking dreidels will be thrown at us. They'll be mad when they find out it's a Winnebago. They'll throw dreidels. They'll be like, no! Yeah, but don't worry, we'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I'm gonna do that. When we put next stream, we're behind on update. We're like $530, so we're behind on updating it anyways. So we'll change it. And everybody, don't forget to spend your extra dollarinis on Saint. Okay, just $1 a month. You know what I'm saying? Thousands of you $1 reading a month from thousands of you. That's the van right there. Apparently Crundle might have a van for us there, dudes. All this money's right here might be able to go towards a new transmission or the Vantion itself, because we're going to DIY the Vantion. Changing all those plans. We ain't buying the Vantion kit no more. Fuck that dude. He raised the fucking price from $1,500 to $3,600. Fuck him. Actually $3,700. Fuck him. That's a whole new fucking, that's 2 new Vantions. That's 2 Vantions. Why would I pay that for what goes inside of one? No, I know how he builds it. I know how it flips and turns and stuff. My landlord is a fucking genius at building. I'm not too shabby. Dude, between the two of us, me and him will make a more fiery Vantion for probably $1,000. $1,000 in whatchamacallit, materials. But it's going to be pricey, dudes. That's why we need support. That's why I don't laugh when Saint says $1, because we've built this fucking channel, God bless you guys, to the point where there's enough of you that $1 could buy everything. $1 could buy the fucking solar. It'll buy the van. It'll buy the solar. It'll buy the battery bank, the computer. You know, the Starlink. Like, we need all that shit, man. Oh, and the wireless mic. Do you know how much all this shit's gonna cost? So, God bless everybody who's helping, because it is needed. It is a lot of money. And it's not for me to have fun and fuck around in my personal life. This is strictly for the stream. This is for the fiery content. All of it is necessary. You know? I didn't last long in jail. I didn't have to. What do you mean? I did 6 months and I got probation, and then this time I did a month and I got probation. I got lucky both times. Fucking lawyers and spending money, passing money around really does wonders. You know what I mean? Pigeon Pecker, what's up, dude? Thank you for being on the Kick. Everybody subscribe to the Kick, because there's going to be stuff that we show you this year that we can't show on YouTube, because YouTube is it's becoming too Sesame Streets. And we got a wheel coming, a wheel of pain. So you're definitely going to want to sub to the Kick, because not going to be able to watch Wheel of Pain on fucking YouTube. Wheel of Pain is strictly going to be a Kick fucking broadcast. And yeah, we're not even going live on YouTube on the days that we do Wheel of Pain. I'm telling you, dude, so you're going to miss out. And it's going to hurt my feelings, because I mean, what we'll probably do is go live on YouTube, get everybody in here, and then be like, look, Wheel of Pain, because like, or I'll just stream it from 2 different phones. I'll stream YouTube from like my shitty iPhone, and then I'll stream the Kick stream here. And then when it's time to do Wheel of Pain, we'll just turn the YouTube camera around and face the wall. Yeah, it's that lame. And you know, it's the mass reporters and YouTube entertaining the mass reporters. What can we do? You know, the Wheel of Pain's gonna have some good shit on it. You know, hopefully you lose when you play. I want all of you to lose when you play, because I don't want to feel pain. Believe it or not, I don't want to feel pain. I'd rather just fucking win every time so that I get to do bong hits. Yeah, we got mouse traps on the Wheel of Pain. We got walk on Legos. We got 16 million Scoville extract. What else? I don't know. There's other shit. And please, guys, if you have suggestions, throw them at me, because we have more categories. We at least have 1 or 2 more slots to fill up. You know, I'm pretty sure 3 or 4 of the squares are going to be bong hits, because I'm lowering the odds on you. I'm going to try to give you like 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 odds. I'd love for the odds to be 1 out of 10, but I'm not going to be that big of a dick. I mean, because we want content, right? We want people to play. So We could also play We could also play 3-card Monty. Do you guys want to? You guys want to play that? I promise you'll win. Yeah, right. Yeah, good stuff, dudes. All right, so poor Scrubs. You know, I feel bad, dude. I do kind of feel bad for the dude. What, am I disconnected from the internet again? No. What is happening? I have to be. What the fuck? Well, I can't stream like this. Oh, shit. Ah, this is great, dude. Oh my god. What is happening? I can't fucking see anything. What is happening? Dude, I can't even read chat, dude. Like, yeah. What the fuck, dude? So that means I'm just burning through my data. Probably be less likely to get banned on Rumble. Yeah, but like, I don't know how to build a Rumble channel. Dude, this is ridiculous, dude. Why are we not on the internet? Well, I don't know. I hate to do this, but I have to end the stream because I can't burn through all my data. Like, that just doesn't even make sense. If like whatever, we didn't do anything wrong. So like, whatever, if it straightens itself out in an hour, I'll come back on, or even in 10 minutes. As soon as it straightens itself out, I'll be back on. Unless it takes like 2 or 3 hours, I'm going to bed. But this is bullshit. I apologize, dudes. I love you guys.